Here's my blanket restroom notice. TLDR at the bottom winking face. Many years ago I did tech support for MSN and Web TV in an MCI WorldCom building. First, a lil background. I worked a 4x10 shift. Noon to 11 p.m. The restrooms weren't centrally located and it was literally 2M17's walk. Yes, I actually timed it, so if I only just washed my hands, it would send a flag up. If you weren't logged in for more than 5 minutes, it alerted a supervisor. I'm sure you already see where this is going. My lunch-dinner break was about 6 and then around 8:30 p.m. I'd have to drop the kids off at the pool. So eventually my performance review comes up, and stellar remarks across the board. However, they notice that like clockwork, I'm away from my desk for 14 minutes. I shared how much time it took to walk round trip from my desk and that it would be impossible to conduct any business properly without running afoul of the 5-minute limit. Then they actually asked if I could just wait until my shift was over. After laughing before realizing that they weren't joking, I also very politely and delicately reminded them on how human biology works, the FIFO principle, and that it would not be reasonable to expect me to wait until almost midnight. They said they understood, but would I please let them know when I'll be away from desk? I said, sure, no problem. So, whilst sitting there I wrote out a note. Every day at 8:30 I will be relieving myself in the lavatories and will be back at my desk within 15 minutes. I handed it in and said, here's my blanket notice. Any questions? Quote, they were pissed and accepted it but never hassled me about the bathroom again. I actually was a great tech. And I think that's why they didn't can me on the spot for my smartassedness. A few months later I quit and moved to VA. TLDR. Company wants to be notified every time I go poo. I write up a blanket notice. They're pissed. They leave me alone. I get hassle-free poo time. Edit. All. I should have explained that I was referencing the food in, food out and not first in, first out. I apologize for any confusion. I was expecting a scheduled email at 8:30 p.m. every day laughing face. I got called into a meeting once where my supervisor had been told to reprimand me for the length of my comfort breaks. Luckily I had an okay relationship with this supervisor, but it was still an awkward conversation to have. I told her, I go to the bathroom. I wash my hands, then return to my desk. Exactly what part of that sequence of events am I supposed to remove? Quote, she thought about it for a second, then said I was free to go back to my desk. Nothing else ever came off it, lol. I had to read, drop the kids off at the pool, a couple times. Thinking, is he leaving work to take his children to swimming lessons every day? Lol. I had to read the, drop the kids off at the pool, for a second time there. I am well aware of the FIFO principle though. Source. Currently practicing this principle. Manglement. Where were you? Up. Dropping the kids off at the swimming pool. Manglement. But this was a 20 minutes break. Not 15. Up. Ah well, you see. One of them didn't want to get in the pool straight away. With today's email clients, I'd set up a recurring meeting for them. I worked at a Hyatt hotel with a very far away bathroom, and they expected me to not use the bathroom my entire shift. My first day I worked 15 hours. When I tried to explain how impossible this was against common sense, they didn't care and verbally warned me. I quit that place real quick. Food in, food out still. The second F shouldn't be food, I would go with feces instead. FIFO principle, OMG I'm dead. Amazing. As if working for WorldCom wasn't bad enough. Good on you. Thanks for dropping a web TV reference into my Reddit feed today. I had to read this a couple of times as I got very confused at how you managed to get home. Take your kids to the pool and be back in 15 total. I finally got it. You could have offered a running chart with weight variations matched to input. I don't know about you, but I do not consider it food when it comes out. U.S. federal law protects employee bathroom breaks. Managers who get rigid about these may be in legal violation. WEBTV tech support. Did you check the batteries? Is the phone off the hook? Unplug it, wait 10 minutes and plug it back in. Still not working? Well, it is busted by another for $100-ish bucks. Thanks for using WEBTV. Ah, good times. Good times. WorldCom. Enough said. Every year about this time, I'd check the Bureau of Prisons website to ensure that a-hole was still locked up. Many former co-workers and I were pissed when a judge let him out early because he had cancer or something. That man was a cancer. His actions destroyed the lives of so many good people. Adult diapers casually sitting on desk. Awaiting comment from Mangalers. Man, those dumb MFERs were just begging for a call to the Labor Board and OSHA. FIFO applies to food that's been consumed, unless one is puking, in which case it is LIFO. Thanks for attending my TED Talk.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.